Open up, UOPN.
Welcome to.
Hello.
Hey, people.
Welcome to Whole Lotta. Whole lot of topics
A lot of gossip.
and a whole lot of fun.
Ooh.
I know. I was just looking at some Trump news.
That's
What's that
interesting.
this
They have
weekend?
cartoons on right now.
Cartoon?
You say you're looking at Trump news. I didn't know the cartoons was on at this late at night.
Yeah.
Mm.
The news was reporting about him driving to hell. The news got to stop. You can't do that. I think probably had to be like CNN because Fox News loves Trump, so it wasn't them. What are you drinking? Are you drinking?
I am drinking a good old Coors Light.
Oh,
Yes.
I made a drink. It's like a summer drink, but I'm just watermelon, vodka,
Mm-hmm.
orange juice, and a little special sauce.
And special sauce, you said?
Yeah. Oh, it's a little tart just now. I don't know what juice I put in there. Okay, it's a little strong. Alrighty, you got it. Hey, Jamal. Hey, Mom.
Hey, guys.
I was not expecting that taste. All right, you gotta roll with it. That was different. I didn't make it good. Okay, anyway.
What do you mean? It's too much liquor?
Yeah. Like very bitter. Alrighty. Well, speaking of bitter, our president, Mr. Trump, a little bitter today, a little bitter on Saturday, because that when all the votes were counted in all these swing states and Pennsylvania, Georgia, North Carolina, Nevada, Arizona, not Nevada, New Mexico,
Mm-hmm.
Nevada, and Arizona.
Yes, Nevada.
Our 46th president will be Joe Biden. Wow. Round of applause for Mr. Biden. How did you feel those few days, like from when you voted to Saturday?
Well, I was a little anxious. This was like the longest, maybe because I paid attention to it, that election has gone on. I don't remember being a whole weekend. I remember like Obama being like the winner, and then it was like, but Trump is making things difficult, so it was extra stuff. I'm excited that Biden is the new president, will be the new president. I'm still a little nervous because I'm not, I know what Trump is already. I didn't want him to be president, but I don't know what Biden has in store for us either. So I just pray that he's like, on the right track. Yeah. Just to try to get us to vote for him.
Yes. I mean, they do make a lot of promises. Mm-hmm. So I don't know how I felt. Honestly, I thought Trump was going to win. I really, really thought Trump was going to win. And it was very close. Mm-hmm. It was not a landslide, like the popular vote especially. I don't know. It just made me feel like there's a lot of racism in America and that this wasn't any help. Mm-hmm. Trump just saying whatever he wants to say and doing whatever he wants to do. But I'm glad Biden is the president-elect. He made a lot of promises. He talked about what did he talk about? Like prison reform and student loan forgiveness and all this. So we're going to see in the next 4 years.
Yes.
What Mr. Biden does. And then we got to shout out to Kamala. Mm-hmm. The first vice president that's a woman. First vice president that's a woman of color.
Yeah, of color. Yeah.
Kamala Harris. So, and that was another thing actually we were talking about it in the group. Like, well, that's another topic, but her being black enough. I'm like, she went to Howard. She's like AKA. I mean, it's no like, I don't know. Maybe she doesn't.
There's certain things that she says, interviews and stuff. She talks like we're the others. It's never,
And like, I don't know, maybe because they told her to do that. Because I'm saying she went to Howard, then.
I mean, I don't think if you go to Howard, just she
could have went to any college. She didn't have to go to a historically black college. You know what I mean? Why did she go there?
Maybe because she wanted to get into her other side of her life. Maybe she wanted to coach it. She's one of them. Listen, I don't know, but I know that she doesn't represent how she's supposed to, unless she has to. It's always when she went with Biden, then it was, line dancing and shit, and yeah.
When Clinton was running for president, she went to the Breakfast Club and had hot sauce in her book bag. So that was stupid. Like, no, don't do that. That's weird.
Yeah,
but what do you think is going to be these last 3 months? Like, how you think it's going to be with Trump, and what do you think is in store until Joe Biden becomes our president?
And there's going to be a shit show. I think Trump is really going to show he doesn't have to worry about anything anymore. So he didn't care anyway. But now it's like he can do whatever he want to do. And somebody said, I don't know who it was. I don't know if it was like one of his representatives. I can't wait to see what the final is of the Trump show.
Right.
And for you to say that, I know y'all planning something. Like, that's a little weird.
It's like, I don't know, with Trump did so much, like with his tweeting. It was like a reality. It was like, I don't know, it was like his reality show or something. It wasn't like real. It didn't feel real when he was president. Right? I don't know.
It didn't at all.
Yeah. It didn't at all. We're gonna see what happens with Biden. I don't know what's gonna happen with Trump. Everybody making jokes. Melania's out.
Who's out?
Melania's out. Like, she's filing for divorce. More than likely.
She should. He embarrassed her for 4 years. And he made her be a real wife. She had time for that. She did not sign up to be the first lady. She wanted to sit there and be cute.
I felt bad for her because people were going in on her. They were going in on Michelle Obama as well. So, Michelle Obama got it too. But I kind of felt bad for Melania. She didn't sign up for this. Poor thing. She signed up to be a Stepford wife. So
she did, but hey.
Anybody else? We got a couple of views. I don't want to do the launch party only because.
Well, I'm gonna do not a launch party. Not a watch party. I'm gonna do copy links to my page.
Okay, I'm gonna wait before we get to the friends because I want to get our Q&A people popping on here. Got one more person that hopped on. I'll say for Deli. I hope she set her alarm today. She set her alarm. She be on here. But yes, so I didn't get a chance to watch SNL. I did want to watch SNL because I wanted to talk about all the jokes that they be having. It's so funny.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Yeah, they always make jokes about Trump and politics. They were really funny. So I didn't watch that night live on Saturday.
I haven't watched that show in like forever. I think the last time I watched it, Chance the Rapper was on there, and that was like a while ago.
Yeah. You remember who else was on there? No, probably not.
I think it was Chance the Rapper and the singer I don't remember. I remember Cardi B was the singer.
Oh, okay. A couple years ago. They're pretty funny. Remember Showtime at the Apollo? Remember they used to come at Sunday Live?
I remember that. And I remember being on the cruise, and they have a new Showtime at the Apollo.
Oh, well, I was on stage. So when I sound famous, I was on I forgot my joke, but that was my little joke. I thought it was funny. Hey, Deli, was waiting for you.
Hey, Fazabo. What you was doing?
No, I remember last year, like 2 years ago, I went backstage at the Apollo. Steve Harvey was the host. Adrian, I don't know if I talked about it on here. Adrian was the co-host, like the Kiki Shepherd. So that's probably the episode. It was Steve Harvey.
How was it?
It was a lot of fun. I wish I wanted to do it more. I actually had the chance to be an assistant or interview to be an assistant for Cash Doll because I have a friend that works like production and stuff, but I have my driver's license, but I wasn't a driver, and that's what they needed the assistant to be. So I was a little sad about that.
That's the rapper, right? Cash Doll?
She's a rapper. But I didn't have enough experience driving. Like I didn't feel comfortable saying I could be a driver. Oh, no.
Okay.
Which would have been a dope opportunity. But something else would come up.
Drive her around. You would have drove her around places. So they just wanted you to be just in case.
I was going to be a personal assistant, but that was one of the criteria is to drive. Like her car, but still like maybe she lived in Jersey or she had to go back and forth, but they wanted me to be comfortable going like back and forth to Jersey every time. But something else will come. Something else will come.
Yeah. Cash doll, there's a whole bunch of other cash dolls coming up.
I was about to say, how many cash dolls are there? I feel like it's more than one. Isn't it like two?
No, there's a dream doll.
Okay.
There's I don't know if her name is Asia doll. That's her boyfriend just died, King Vaughn, I believe.
Okay.
That's the only doll I know.
And Cash Doll was the one who's on Love and Hip Hop, right?
No. That's Dream Doll.
Well, no. That was Dream Doll.
Yeah.
Who's on this Cash Doll?
Cash Doll is a girl that raps. I don't know. I don't know her songs really. I know that she won an award. Remember they did like the YouTuber award on BET with like all the stars.
Yes.
She performed on there and it was a very interesting performance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, like I said, some opportunities will come up again. We got a few more people on, so we can start with it. Mm-hmm. So a few days ago, and I sent you the link. Did you look at the
yes, I did. With the boys talking.
So it was a group of guys, and they were talking about friendship with benefits. And we've talked about it before, but I guess I wanted to give more of the guys' perspective on it a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
What was your take on it? I guess I always throw it to you first.
Well, can you go first? Because I'm trying to do the thing.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at you, by the way.
Cash doll. No, I'm just playing.
What else? No, so when I saw it, it was like three guys. One guy is married to the sex specialist, that biracial girl or Indian and black girl who Lonnie made jokes of him like, oh, that white-ish.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how I found him, because I was on her page and this, she's pregnant, she's expecting, and as people do when nosy, when she posts her, when she tags her man, I went to his page to look at their pictures on his page.
Mm-hmm.
So he had a podcast. So I don't know. I'm 38. You're 30-ish. I don't know how old you are. No, I know. But it's like, I know age. No, but I feel like I don't understand, how did this happen? Like, I remember in my 20s and like before this like day and age, we had boyfriends. Period, poo. It wasn't, I don't even remember you talk to somebody, like up until I would say maybe 28 when I'm hot. Maybe it's hot because the hot topic. But up until like 28, 29-ish maybe, you talk to someone, you talk to them for a little while, and then they were your man. So in my opinion, unless I'm bugging out, it must be a hot topic for me today. There were no like blurred lines like there are now. So I feel like it's complicated because the lines are blurred. Like the guy was saying, well, if I cook for her, it's like, why are you cooking and stuff? Why are you cooking? And the other guy said he has a garden, so he gives out flowers, but he gives out hydrangeas and not roses. Okay.
So yeah, he got on my nerves with that.
Right, the florist. I'm like, what are you talking about? What are you doing? So I think my thing is like, I feel like it's complicated because it's been made complicated. We make it complicated.
Yeah. So when I was young, I had like the opposite experience. I didn't have like so I dated guys and they were not my boyfriends, but it was clear that we were not boyfriend and girlfriend. And then the guys that did become my boyfriend, we had the conversation of, you're going to be my girl and I'm going to be your boy. Okay. I kind of knew who was the friends with benefits and I was good with that. And who was like the booty calls and how I do, the guys take you out, just the ones to hang out with. Like I knew that. But nowadays, like the guy said, you cooking, you buying flowers. Women cannot I repeat. Like a woman could pay a guy's rent and car note, and he know that's just a friend with benefits, right? But if a man does special things for a woman, it becomes blurry because we're just emotional people.
Right.
You can't come to Thanksgiving or Christmas and meet my parents and then don't call me for a week. I'm going to think that something changed during that holiday season, or you cannot buy me a beautiful gift for my birthday and then hang out with me and my friends for my birthday. Like, I feel like that's crossing the line.
Yeah.
I feel like when women see that, we need to say, okay, so are you my man or not? Go with it because it feels so good. And I don't know. Men do make things a little complicated, but women allow them to. We don't ask the right question.
Definitely. Yeah, I was going to bring that part up too. But I just wanted, before I bring that up, because I don't know, I didn't have that experience. Like, I never had the conversation. Did I? No, I think it was kind of understood. Like, that was certain things happen. Like, me and the family, hanging out regularly, talk on the phone every day. And it kind of just like, it was said that was your man or whatever. Like, I didn't have it that way. I felt like it was kind of like to me, it was like a progression. Like, you talk and then you decide. I mean, obviously, if you're not compatible, you don't like each other, blah, blah, blah. It goes like you just stop talking to the person. I don't know. But yeah, what I was going to say is a lot of times as women, we tell ourselves what we want to hear. And even if the person is not doing those things that would show that they want to progress to a relationship, we tell ourselves that that's where it's going. So it's definitely women too. It's like,
yeah,
like you said, it feels good, so you don't stop it.
Yeah,
but that's where it gets complicated too. It's like somebody has to make a decision to say, all right, enough. And a lot of times the guy is getting the best deal out of it. So there would really be no reason for him to have the conversation because, he's getting all the purpose.
Yeah, and sometimes we're getting the best sex out of it, and we don't want to mess that up either. Because it's like, okay, so I have this conversation with you that are you my man or not? And then you be like, oh, this is too much, and you go away, and then we're missing.
Yeah.
King Dingaling, it is, and women, no, it's like the honest truth. Like, they could not have not one other quality, but it'd be us thinking, oh my God, but the sex is just like so good. And, I'll share like an experience. It was this one guy, like a couple, like maybe like in my 20s, and we had like good chemistry. And then I wanted him to like be my boyfriend. Kind of wanted him to be my boyfriend because it was just the chemistry. You know what I mean by chemistry or whatever. And we had a conversation, and and I realized he didn't have nothing else.
Okay.
So that's why I think it's good for us too to have conversations with men, because we can see other things. We just won't be blinded by the good stuff that they showing us.
Yeah.
We'll find out if they don't want to have kids, if they don't want to get married, if they don't have good relationships with their family, and all that other stuff.
Right. That's very true. I agree. And I think also what's hard for some women, like I said, and it's not all women with, rounding, with stereotyping, but a lot of women too, it's like you only focus on that one person as well. So you have multiple people that you're dating, this one person, and you kind of have to like force yourself. If you're a person who likes to stay with one person, you kind of got to force yourself to date other people, try to get attention from other people, and that doesn't mean sleep with. But if you're just focused on one person, of course you're gonna want that to progress. If you're only focused on that one person as well, you got to add some people in the mix. You
do. I always say keep somebody in your back pocket when you're dating.
Hello. Other thing is Baddie.
Hi. I don't know. How you doing?
But yeah, we got a couple people. Just give us your opinions. What you think? Does it work? Does it not work?
I'd like to hear from the guys.
You got some guys on.
Jamel, you're on. So let me know what you're thinking, brother.
Right. Exactly. But yeah, I think it's complicated, and I think it's just I think social media maybe, I don't want to blame social media, but it's like you have so much access to someone else too. Like I was talking to a friend about it. It's like, all right, you dating someone and then I say you too beautiful. Oh, okay. Thank you guys. I don't know what you think. Well, thank you.
Thank you, sweetie.
But it's like you go online, you see somebody else you like, so you're like, dang, I don't know if I want to settle down with this girl because I have this other person here and there. Somebody actually said that about being in the city. It's like, and I know a lot of people always say, like, you date in the suburbs. When you're in the city, it's like you walk up the block, you see so many different people. So sometimes it's just about who's around. I guess it has to be that one special person that you're like, okay, I'm ready to like settle down or, see where this goes. But
or just be ready to as well.
Yeah. And everybody's in a different place in their life when they're ready.
Exactly. Somebody could be ready at 12. Somebody could be ready at 90. Like, it all depends.
Right.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of times too, I think why as women we do the friend with benefit things is because it's kind of like, well, because right now that's what it mostly is, right? Friends with benefits, the hooking up and stuff like that. So you're gonna be turning down so many guys because so many guys are gonna be coming at you with the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why a lot of women will kind of just deal with the friends with benefits because it's like, how many guys are you turning down? You're gonna be turning every time a guy shows up, you're gonna be turning them down.
Well,
yeah. So Betty says, "So I see you married."
What? I don't see that. Not yet, but I will be in 10 minutes.
I'm at the wedding. I'm gonna be doing the speech. Yeah. We are gathered here today. I would love to do that, by the way. Just
what, get married in 10 minutes?
No, I was just kidding. Yeah, but I was teasing. But I think I'm gonna get ready to do that, to be the person giver. But yeah, so that's what I think is too. It's like you turning so many people away because that's what it's gonna be. But I will say it's a good because we talked about this too. I know a couple of people like on Instagram, like Amber Riley, our girl Amber Riley, and and Jasmine Love are two women who are in relationships. One's engaged, one has a boyfriend, and they slid in the DM. So we don't we can put ourselves out there a little bit. Can't be afraid of rejection.
Yeah, DMs are good. That's what
it goes down in the DM.
Yeah, that's what we have. This is the time that we're in. When you check your DM, you might find your soulmate.
I know me. Well, during COVID, like when COVID was heavy, I was not meeting nobody.
Mm-hmm.
People were like, "Oh, you want to meet up?" No.
Not even like do Zoom or nothing. Nobody asked to like just video chat you. Like people wanted to like go out.
People were still trying to meet up. This was like the numbers was mad high.
That's nasty.
I was like, "Oh, I'm not meeting anybody until after COVID." And then where are we going? Everything was closed back then.
Not for Kelly. They think they mad slut.
Okay, we're getting like a little different type of comment today. Rory says, "Show us your fridge and what food you have." We're not talking about that. I'm very confused by that comment right now. Oh wait, I didn't mean to show it.
Rory, we don't have friends with benefits in our refrigerator. Maybe you do. Where are you from? Okay.
We haven't ran. It's random. We kind of. You want to stay on topic? The mukbang episode was a couple weeks ago, but yeah, friends with benefits is what we're talking about.
Friends with benefits. It's like, do you have friends with benefits? How do you feel about friends with benefits? Leave it all because I think we're going to lock up. I'm sorry, guys.
You're ready to fight. Look at you.
Excuse me, I'm on live.
Hi,
Sam. Wednesday, Monday. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
I'm sorry, guys.
How do you feel about friends with benefits?
Oh, well, since I'm already in the camera, I'll just go this way. All right, so my intake on that is
your intake.
Yeah. It don't really matter. I'm young. In my prime, I'm handsome, gorgeous.
Yeah, we're having a real conversation.
No, be honest.
Okay.
So I tend to have a lot of partners,
All right.
Whether it's financially, sexually, intellectually, Bible study. So I feel like if your mind isn't there to be serious and love one, then have multiple. All right.
As a young man, are you having a conversation with the lady?
Yeah, I tell them beforehand, like, this is going to be, this is going to happen. I'm not mentally ready for all that. I'm in school. I got a job, stuff like that.
Okay, well, that's good.
You saw what?
Her line. So what happens if the girl wants to move on?
You have to respectfully let her move on.
Okay. Well,
go ahead. Say, do your thing.
I meant to say once more then. Like once relationship.
I mean, I don't really go past there, but females have that, that moment in life where they gotta live and learn. So they gotta take what they can get, learn from that, and then do better after. So I'm that guy.
You're the test run.
Yeah, so
you're the middleman.
I'm that guy that's gonna give you minimum to show you that you worth more as a queen, and you need the maximum.
Yes.
But you know what? Even though he's playing around, the fact that he's giving the minimum is a good thing.
No, I'm broke.
That's actually really good.
I have no money.
The minimum, girl. You hear me? The length of the length.
Bye, Sam.
Don't get love.
Thank you, Sam. Nobody. Sam is 21, right?
20.
He's 21.
20.
Somebody said keep him more. He's funny. No, he's very.
I'm 20. I'm 20.
He is very funny. I don't know who raised him, but he's very funny. But
yeah. I'll have to come back on another show. We definitely will. But it's true though. It is true. But like I said, yeah, it's but it's true. We just have to as women, and you notice how you know when somebody really like wants that. I think sometimes we just hopeful that maybe if
it changes, and that's another thing. We wait for the change. And I think women initially know. I know I have my experience. I know when I'm going to be waiting by the river for a minute, and
sorry,
exactly. I know when I'm going to be waiting. Like I think we know.
Yeah,
I think we can see where. And then sometimes a guy, and this is our fault too. There's some guys, the guys that we know are good for us. They just so corny, and then we just want to go back to like the DMXs and stuff.
I know. Like, that's our problem.
What?
Yeah, I'm just gonna delete.
Wait. But how would they feel?
I don't know. Maybe we're international today.
I don't know how that's possible.
Yeah, I think we're international today. But I can delete that one. But
just.
But I feel like, and like you said, like what they said, don't let them look you in the eye. And some guys, because I had actually a person recently hit me up and was trying to give me some okie doke, and I'm like, no. But a lot of men, a lot of people, I'm not saying men, you want that consistency, you want that person give you that, comfort, but you don't want the title. So I'm having one come to me too, like on some like, well, let's have, they want the intimacy, but they don't want the title, and you can't have it both ways.
Yeah, so you can't. That's true. You cannot be intimate and then, somebody wants to marry you, Jovi.
How you know it's me?
He didn't say nobody's name. He's your opinion. What's that, sweetheart? I don't.
Everybody coming on to welcome the new president-elect. That's what it is.
He's got gel in his campaign. I don't know. What's happening?
Chris gel. I don't know what that means.
Chris gel. Chris gel. I don't know.
Maybe we'll look it up and see what it means.
I'm scared. I'm scared.
But yeah,
I lost my train of thought. But what was saying?
We were saying
guys. Well, not corny. Guys that we think is corny in our eyes. Oh, that sounds so harsh. I don't.
But it's real.
I don't know. Okay, so I would consider them. Okay, so corny. Is it cool to say they're corny or just not our type? I think corny is kind of harsh. That's like such thing as we're not attractive because we big girls. You know what I mean? I'm gonna stop using the word corny.
No, I
think that's a little harsh sometimes for men. I don't know what else to call you, but I'm gonna research it. Maybe I'm gonna call you Peas.
But to me, it's just like guys do it too. Like guys, who have the ninth girl. I think it all comes back to the opposite. You thinking, you and the other person thinking like the challenge person is going to be the one that's better and bad. Because there's no other reason. Like a guy will not date a nice girl, a good girl. He'll date either the ratchet, the challenge, because it just in your mind you don't think the good girl is going to be too. Yeah, she's not going to be good, but she's going to be corny. She's going to be this. She's going to be that. That's what I think it boils down to, and for the women as well.
Yeah, but like, they use good girl. I'm talking about the word. They use good girl. They don't say corny girl.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about guys and girls. Both, we both want the opposite of what. You know what I mean? We both want the opposite. We don't want who want us. Is basically what I'm saying.
That is a fact. That's yeah.
So I think that's what makes it complicated. One, social media. Two, wanting the opposite, and then it's like finding someone that you like, that you don't think is whatever, good girl, corny, whatever, and y'all both want each other, and then having the, like we talked before, the mental, the physical, spiritual, financial connection.
The length, the strength.
Yeah. So
some Sister Charlie joined us. Hi, Sister Charlie. That's from the watch party.
Okay. Oh, yes. Have you seen any comments on it? Okay.
No, we don't have any. Jamel. So Jamel is waving. There you go, Jamel. Thank you. Because you're waving and you're not saying anything. No, it's all about the vibe and the vibe you give the friend. What you mean by that?
Yeah, expand, explain. I think I saw April on. I don't know if she's on. Oh, yeah, I can see who's on. This is so cute.
April on. Hey, April.
We have 7 people on. Let us know how you guys are feeling. We want, your feedback. And we
April said on my post that we're soft because we catch feelings.
Who said that?
April said that to Mara and she are soft. She put that on my post.
I'm glad April said that. Because what I was going to say, there are many women that are savages. There are many women that are savages, and they don't, they play the game better than other women. You know what I'm saying? So not every woman, but I don't know. I feel like sometimes the savages, in my opinion, you've been burned, so you have that harsh.
Of course, girl. Ain't nobody's born a savage. That's what happens with men. The men that are assholes, a girl that was a savage broke their heart. It's a cycle. She got hurt, so she hurt him, and then he gonna hurt the good girl or the whatever girl. Right. When I'm drinking by the river.
Right.
Yeah, of course. Nobody comes out like I'm gonna do everybody dirty in my life. I don't think that's an issue.
That is true.
I think everybody wants love. Nobody, unless you're crazy, nobody wants to be alone or doesn't want to have a companion. Not saying everybody wants to get married and run in the flowers, but I don't think nobody wants to be alone in life. Like, I don't think that. And if somebody says that means they got done really dirty.
Well, I don't know. There's an ice box where my heart used to be, so I don't know about all that. So,
all right, Amarion.
No, like I go back and forth, but
So overall, you don't want love.
Right now, I don't feel like being bothered.
No, that's not what I asked you.
No, I have really good ears.
You know what does not being bothered mean? So if a man that you're attracted to, and you really like him. You're going to be bothered. Let's not act like we don't know each other in real life.
I guess.
Now, maybe the corny guys, you don't want to be bothered with them.
Yeah. I will be bothered, but right now, my heart has a little ice packs. Ice packs right now.
Okay. My heart was cold for a lot of years, probably like 12, 13, 15 years.
That was
maybe I'm gonna say like a good 4 years. I was really better.
Okay. Okay, Jamel said if you like someone, they're gonna feel it too. Jamel said she needs love. Oh, that's about me. Jamel's a friend of ours.
Okay. Any other guys got something to say? It's like a lot of guys I just tagged in the video.
Yeah, they just watching us. Like, let us know. But yeah, I don't know. And you know what, to me too, I'm very like, and it's not like I'm not trying to act like I'm Beyonce before people start slamming me, but I am a little picky on what I want. Like it has to feel right. if it don't feel right, I just, that's what it is for me too. You gotta feel right.
What, the connection, conversation?
Yeah. Like I gotta have fun. Like you sent a link about like different signs and what they like. And for the Leo, it was dead on. Like we like to have fun. I cannot be bored. I cannot be bored. And I was like, I'm fine. I don't want to be boring.
Yeah.
I forgot what else the guy said.
He said a lot of good things. He was really good. I'm waiting for him to do other people.
You gotta be fun. You gotta be exciting. Like I had a friend that told me that she was like, even in class when I was in school, I did well in the classes that the teachers were good teachers, like fun teachers. Or math, I always like math, so not really math.
Mm-hmm.
Social studies and English and all those other classes that I might have not been as interested in. I like teachers were good. And that was the thing.
So my cousin Kevin is on. Kevin Martin. Hey Kevin. He's on the watch party, but he made a comment about he said he was a professional side guy before he got engaged. I want you to talk about it, Kevin, okay?
And if they want to come on the live, we can see their comments.
Yes. So come on the actual video.
On the whole live.
Yes. Let's try that. And if you can't, I can see people comments on here now today, which is magical.
Okay, good.
Karen said, hey, ladies. Hey, Karen. How are you? Yeah. So let's look. Okay. So since we're going to be on here for a while, I think, because we might as well. Because
people are joining now. Yeah, we got time.
Name your best friends with benefits. Not name it, but describe it, like how it worked out. Like, what was the mess? Everybody fucking had a friend with benefits, Veg.
Church. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
That's a very vulnerable question. You go first.
Okay. Let me see the best one.
Yeah, I'm not ready. I wasn't ready for that question.
My best one was I was about 23. He was older, maybe like about 8 years older. He had a kid. And he was busy. So it allowed me to be sans serif, free. And we went out, we did things, he bought me gifts and stuff. It was like really, really planned out well. It wasn't like spontaneous, messy. It was a schedule. It was, I knew I was going to see him this day, that day, and then we wouldn't see each other. Like, we knew what we both, he didn't want a relationship. Actually, he just got out of, I don't remember if his wife passed away or his girlfriend passed away or because he was raising his daughter or she left him. But I think something happened, like she passed away, whatever. And it worked out really well because we both knew we wanted. I wasn't trying to be nobody's stepmother. So he knew I wasn't the girl for that. So it was just a very nice relationship. Friends with benefits.
How did it end? On good terms, bad terms?
Well, then I got back with my ex, so I don't know.
Oh, okay. But it probably wasn't bad terms. Y'all had like
no, he understood. He even gave me a prep talk afterwards.
But what made you not fall for him? Because he had a reason.
He had a kid. And he was very involved in his kids, like, which I didn't, it's good, but at 23, I'm not thinking that. It wasn't. 33, I would have been like, whoa, yes. But 23 was kind of like, you got to go pick up again? Like, I didn't want to have to deal with that all day. Yeah. So.
Okay. All right, I guess it's my go. There's nobody else? Anybody in the back?
No.
So, I mean, I guess a non-benefits because I go to church and basically just friends and, just a friend. But I think it was the age is not relevant. But I think it was a person that I felt the connection there because there was a lot of communication. Like when we really like hung out, there was a lot of conversing going on, and then they were very smart. So I felt like I could learn a lot. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I'm being for real. I'm not being dead serious. Oh no, so I'm like, we had like a good time. So that's kind of weird because I was actually so funny because I was thinking about it today, honestly, and I was thinking about how like us hanging out and the intensity it built up. It wasn't like automatic; it built up.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like physically we were attracted to one another, and that was like the big beginning. Like we both were attracted to one another, like a great deal, and that's very important.
Mm-hmm.
It's I've noticed, and you can maybe when I'm not trying to change the subject, but I noticed like you could be attracted to someone, and then there's a connection where you're attracted to someone, and it's something there that you want to know more besides the looks.
Yes.
Usually somebody that's fine, and it's like they're fine, but it was like from instantly when I saw his picture, like I saw him online because I actually said I'm going for the DM, to be honest, and it was kind of like I want to get to know this person. It was something about them. And we hung out a lot, and we had a lot of fun. And the physical attraction was there, the physical connection was there. But besides that, it was like the conversation, the communication. And I think what is a bad trait of mine, which also drew me to the person was wounded. And I've noticed that I like to like help people that are wounded. Like that's one of the things that draws me to certain people sometimes. Like I feel like I can help. I like to be of service. But that's kind of a bad thing because if somebody's wounded, they're not going to be in a place where they're ready to even be in a relationship. So I think a lot of times that's what gets in my way. But that was my best one because we kind of learn from one another. And it feels good as a woman, a whole lot of women, for someone to be attracted to you and boisterous about it. They boisterous about it. They're not hiding you. They're always complimenting you and they make you feel beautiful. And who doesn't like compliments? And then there's somebody you're attracted to. It's like, it was like, so yeah, that was my best one, I guess. But it ended on okay terms. It didn't end on it didn't end on good terms. It didn't really end on good terms it just didn't. But I can say that I can be cordial. I don't have anybody that I hate. So I have to be cordial and still be friends with that particular person and other people as well. So that's it.
Oh, and my friend with benefit, he got married again.
Okay.
So that's good. He got married like in 2014. We're friends. We're Facebook friends.
Oh, good. That's nice.
Yeah, 2 more other daughters.
Oh, he has more daughters.
Yes, 2 more kids. And the one that was little, she's so big now. Like, yeah. So that was like, what, 13 years ago? So she's about like 16, 17 now. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. The person they were divorced. I don't know if I said that, but they were divorced, so that's where the woundedness was. We can read on here. Jamel said, "Well, I had a friend in 2011, and she was popping and all, but we could not get into a relationship because she had 4 kids."
Well,
kids can play a factor.
You ain't want to be your father.
He want to be stepdaddy to 4 kids.
I don't want to now. No, I'm just playing.
You see any comments on the watch party?
No, only Jamel's.
Oh, okay.
Good job, Jamel. You wrote it twice.
Well, I guess that's but we got 8 people watching. I hope it's not where they just comment and we can't see.
No, I don't see any.
Okay.
Not even on the room.
The moral of the story is, it's just time for relationships and stuff like that. Just try. If it don't work, it don't work. That's how I feel. Right?
You said the moral of the story is it's time for relationships.
Relationships. Let's try a relationship. If it work, it work. If it don't, it don't.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah. But let me not say, I don't want to say I'm an icebox.
Because you just said you're not bothered, so that was like a contradiction.
Right. No, I'm not saying for me. I'm saying in general the moral of the story. But I'm trying to not be negative and not be an icebox. So what I'm saying is I'm 47% open. That's better than what I just said earlier. I'm trying.
47% open.
That's good. That's almost there.
No, 60% is almost there.
That's
47 is your doors closed and you acting like it's somebody selling candy at the door, and you're like, my mother's not home.
53? 60 is a lot.
55.
Fine. But before we go, I do want to talk about, because we're going to be posting our first skit tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
We're going to be trying to do it's fun. And it has to do a little, we're going to post and see how y'all do. We're going to be trying to do skits every month. We're trying to do more. So we want you guys to like, love, and subscribe to our channel.
You too.
Guys. Oh, Jamel said, hell nah, father my own kids. And Jamel said, Georgia, you need to start looking up.
Thank you, Jamel. Jamel, you
on it tonight. Okay, thank you. I'm open-ish. I'm open-ish. Come on now. I get on my nerves. You too.
I was right up there. All I can is I was a person that was a little not open, right? And I took a chance. After a really bad situation, you were there for, you took pictures. So you know. Yeah. And it worked out well. You know?
And I think that's beautiful. You know, I'm happy for you.
No, I'm not actually be happy for me. I'm saying you do it for yourself. Like, I'll be happy for me. It's about you doing it. Like, it's got nothing to do with me. I'm just saying, you know how you look at reviews for Fashion Nova and you buy the dress? Mm-hmm. That's kind of what love is.
We'll talk about this a little bit more in the weeks to come.
Oh, Jamel said we're going to talk one day. About what, Jamel? Jamel, it's so funny because we were talking about you the other day.
No, we weren't. No,
in a good way, though. In a good way. Yeah. It was funny.
So I'm gonna, maybe because there's a lot of love shows on Zeus. Maybe I'll go on, and once we whole lot of get popping, we'll go on a reality show and I'll find love on there.
But we can do it now. We don't have to need we don't need a reality show.
We're gonna try. First of all, it's holiday season. Ain't nobody looking for that right now. People already in situations. So ain't nobody looking for nobody Thanksgiving, Christmas. Either people trying to break up because they don't want to buy no Christmas gifts, or people already in a situation. You know, real quick, we're gonna go. New York City, you guys start looking for love in like August, September, because that's what people are getting for the Christmas season. Nobody looking for nothing right now. It's supposed to be Thanksgiving time.
The person that told you that was 12 years old. We're so well.
That.
No, you told me that somebody said something about cuffing season starts in August. No, you said somebody at your job. So the coworker told you.
This was they did. They told me not to get with nobody and I shouldn't have. They told me not to get in a relationship before the summer. And look, I gave it. Why are we talking about this? We moving on. We're not going to do.
No, because I feel like that's bullshit.
All right, so we're gonna next week. We're gonna talk about this a little bit more. Thank you guys for tuning in. Like, love, and subscribe. Our page is gonna be on YouTube. We'll see you next week with a whole lot of topics,
whole lot of gossip,
and a whole lot of fun. Bye.
Open up.